Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. Ebusia for Mamina Kwaba, just a quick one. You know when the new brepa Jacob Caesar, and I say Freedom Jacob Caesar, and I say Nana Kwame Bediako, and I Cheddar. This guy commands varieties of names. At least every name Biano is linked to that, and I'm very very happy with such a young guy. I was and so I didn't want to say. He want to become a president for the Republic of Ghana. But I'm saying Ghana for people in Ankasana say, I don't know, say empower the powers a day. So the papa be able fear Ghana for sometimes you try to be like say amoya kakra bi ni ade. Oh no then no one when you sika. And also about be president of Ghana. Why don't we give him the benefit of the doubt? At least you want 30 million Ghanaians. Let him come and try and see if he can win. When winning are fine. But this is who applied for a political party. And he is the man behind the new force. Who applied for a political party. He's waiting for the government to approve and then grant him political status certificates where he can run his political party in Ghana. But as it stands now, since he is still waiting for the approval from the government or from the electoral commission, he can contest as an independent candidate and contest and battle with the Alliance, the Mahamas, the Baumias, the Gooms, the CPP, the PNC, the PFP, and every political angle this guy is coming. But Charlie, to be honest with you, Jacob Caesar, to be honest myself, me, I like you. Really like you. Such a young guy with a very intelligent brain, and the brain and the mindset in you, are very, very, very far above the NDC and the NPP and the PCP and the CPP and the JMP and the whatever. All political ambition, ideas, not there. A constructive na but me problem is say katwen kakra Charlie katwen kakra ma use nanka wo de atwen kakra nka ma youth no na NPP fo intwa mo fi enwotwe no mo nko when they leave I think senka maybe Alan Martin will come Cananado in 4 years now, then Alan Martin so aba. No be 8 years. Na ka owia na Mahama so aba be 4 years na ka no. Na say bia se ba omia kwa ka Mahama be 4 years. Afana say Nanado kwa na bi ba omia nu so nya mai. Cananado kwa Mahama me win 4 years. When Mahama complete his 4 years, and then Alan Martin come and then complete 8 years. So right after Alan Martin 8 years no, nanka there be how crampo no kaya katwen kakra nanka Alan Martin we 8 akana Japan so about 8 because oh you young boy. Oh no fisa. Etika Canadian Japan so ba be wi a nanka wo so why then. Baba then why they why mature in the next 16 years and now at least 16 20 that's what being why mature but you see they say oh yeah kete but all the same no the benefit of the doubt if you still want to become Ghana's next president. I think the NDC will vote to 1 million and people say 1.5 million till at least with me conjure 2 million youth now Canada, you can become Ghana's next president, youth president, which some of us will support you. But say may be team now if you don't want to rush and catch a crowd, but if you still want to go, why not? We'll be there to support you. This is the man behind the scene, Jacob Caesar, at least.
corruption? How do you tackle corruption? I think corruption is very simple. You don't have to attack it. You know, the reason why people are corrupt is because they've stripped every value from them. You're talking about a soldier man that gets 2,000 cities or 3,000 cities. They have a wife, they have 4 children. And then the fees in the country is costing them maybe 5,000 to pay for their children's fees. The transportation is costing them another 2,000. The guy only gets 3,000 from you. You know, this guy, even if you give them pure water for bribe, they will take it. So that's low level. What about the high level? Wait. That is why we're talking about the middle income nation. Once you're able to build a middle income, you will give a total value to the nation. Are you saying that poor pay is a justification for corruption? Is that what you're saying? Partly, but if that was true, then only the poor will be corrupt. No, the wealthy are also corrupt. So most of our politicians that you call corrupt politicians are people who went into the political industry broke. They just studied something and they went. You have people who So are you saying that their brokerage is what is making them corrupt? But of course. I mean, if you go to England, the policeman that is arresting people on the street, they have access to have a mortgage. They have access to have their own car. Have you heard of Bernard Madoff? No, please. Bernard Madoff was one of the wealthiest Americans. He was involved in the biggest scandal. He was very corrupt. He was one of the wealthiest 1% of Americans. So I don't know what you're saying. You always have to start from the scratch. Like, you're talking about poor people and the fact that they don't have good income. It's not just poor people. It's value. I'm not saying poor people. When you take value from people, you force them to do the wrong things to feed the lack of valuation that has been stripped of them. But you can check this analysis. And when you go outside, the people really respect their jobs. To be a teacher, it's like a middle income person. In Ghana, to be a teacher, you can be 6 months without being paid. And you don't even know how to survive. This will definitely let you have a corrupt, not only country, but a continent.
Excellent. I think that we're making great impact because if you even look at America, for instance, the security services, before you become a military personnel like a police, army, there are huge incentives to entice you, to motivate you to do the job. So an American soldier, you cannot bribe an American soldier. You cannot bribe an American police man or woman because of the kind of support a government at the moment. One, if you are a police officer, local police in America, they give you car. Car. Beside that, you physical cash of $20,000 as a bonus after completion of your police training area. So with all these incentives, it motivates you as a police officer, and then you can execute your job very well. But unlike Ghana, the police services are not being paid well. The military, they are not being paid well. So you are forcing the policeman to go out there and take bribe from the citizens because you are not paying the police well. And also, if a citizen wants to become a police officer, you have to pay money before you get access or opportunity to work for the police administration or even the army. If you don't pay bribe, they will not hire you. It is the system, it is the norm, it is there. Many people pay money even to purchase entry or whatever, admission from whatever they call it. They pay money before they get it. But in America, it is free. You don't pay anything. You just go, you do your exams, you qualify, they hire you. So these are the things. So if you tell policeman, so be your baby, sumo mano, say, umbe tuyesika before I be fano, umbe top forms, onye say, na untria, obe mu obe den onya. The funny saying, clear mind there, you jumano. Obe person also benya, kwa jijiska obe because oba ni jiniska. Ghana's when tuyeska unya fire service, when tuyeska unya police, when tuyeska unya immigration. Those are the problems we are facing in the country. And this is what the man is saying. He's saying so no, but those things will never be there. Ubeko police free, ubeko soldier free, ubeko fire service free. And the BBA so no be making sure say ebema police need incentives, soldier need incentives. Fire, you know, every force be a ubeko ye juma for the country Ghana, and I say every institution, you know. When Bediako becomes president, and that is what he is telling us, said he will entice you more, you get more money, you get the money worth. You will not even go so called citizens because who police, you know, you try okay. What I say, there are things say a lot of what they youth, you know. mo president ni mo nyinaa mo try let's focus at least ebi mu NDC deda ebi mu NPP deda yɛngyaa mo wɔ. For those of you who are not into any political affiliation, no, please, this is your president. You need 1.5 million to unseat NDC and NPP coming December election, and he's contesting as an independent candidate in case the Electoral Commission refused to grant him the certificate to use his political party's name. But if not, he said, sir, or call as an independent candidate. Ono na nka ọmọ ba bɛyɛ conference bi a aban no sign ọmọ at the last minute. I think that they were supposed to use the Accra person could be Independence Square. And I also sent ọmọ yɛ some conference no, and he was the only person to invite Lumumba, Mr. Peter Obi, and Julius Malema, and then the Zimbabwean woman. And he is the only Ghanaian, like a businessman, and as a business mogul, what me invited these people and Kodiomoba. Malema was not able to come because he was supposed to use a private jet from South Africa to Ghana. But Ghana authorities refused to grant him permission to land his airline and an aircraft, so he was not able to come. Meaning, I mean, feel say a political jandam just to frustrate this guy or disrupt his so-called project and on his uncle Fue Eba Bay or Ghana. But still the program went ahead. But maybe an coma agree some comba beya combe chen crofon tadian paboy any adeno NPP are buying bogu because of fear said we ever be critique huge awareness because the elections coming up in the same manner. You'll be contesting and Bawumia will be contesting. Bawumia is the NPP's choice of candidate who will be leading them. And let me tell the NPP political party, this guy Bediako can beat Bawumia easily on any day. Obecha Bawumia, me, I can defeat Bawumia easily. If I contest with Bawumia, I will beat Bawumia one time. Bawumia the entire future a banner, Akumia presidency party, and NPP the Garland, no political party. Literally, Nana Bediako is coming strong. He's coming strong. And also, NPP4 Eba primaries be coming up this January 27th. Achiase for the more mulida abremo. Esremo achiase for ye bremo oba bako. Achiase for ye bremo oba bako. Esremo montumaba emano. Mami biama. Esremo achiase for ono. Mo candidate montoma mami biama achiase foi na ye bremo mo candidate yesremo ono na monto aba no mano coming up 2070 se wo kwa akoto aba na wa achiase na meka na wo Eastern region me pacho mo primaries no mami we na montoma aba mano mami adom biama me pacho wo achiase primaries coming up na mesremo mo member of parliament ni ono no betimi aka wasem ama. For those of you in Achiase constituency coming up on the 27th January elections, please. She is the only woman among the 4 men. The only woman, Obano. Please go out there and vote for Mame Adom Biama Benedicta. She's a banker. To nimse the bank near the adeno. Unimupa timesremwa Achiase constituency for ina esremwa mabadon montoma ye Mame Adom Biama Benedicta. Obasima hu fedua so no kama. Tuntum so you mesremwa ra. Yensa eda yensa yem. Se wo kwa akoto abana to wabano fama obano number 4. Ono Daho, and she is the only female contestant with a mema akukudam. Obaya Santua, Jinfinfin, Kutane Pudia, Esremwa Montuabamano, Achiase constituency. Na mami, MFA Achiasia Kunyano. Na on for development, on for Puntu, Suku, ceremony, the education, everything. On for me, Shekru, Kuro, intimi. Enye krabahwe na achiase de kanye sabi krono ebo brani ɛnam nneɛma bi a anko yie mu members of parliament amanyanya mo ho nyinaa nneɛma ɔmantumi ahyehyɛ amoa no nti ama akyɛ ase din no ayera. That's why we have the military. Akyɛ ase ɛhɔ na ɛwɔ sogyafoɔ hɔ ɛwɔ Ghana, but akyɛ ase din no ayera. Yɛbɛ revive akyɛ ase no. We are going to revive akyɛ ase again. Nti yɛbɛhyɛ constituency for NPP for no montuma ba Emma Yemame Adom Biama Benedicta. Thank you very much for understanding our play. Once again, Yenuya Nana Kwabena Bediako, and also saw Babijina independent candidate Eddie Amagana. It's a for her and a medimusi. Mikao said to Mediwe trendyblaze.shop. Trendyblaze.shop is a shop you can go and get any product of your choice. But I'm more blender be that blender, you don't need to plug it and yet electric and yet cordless. Just put in your juice. Now the other what they are blended any beer or person there. What they blended, it can be used anything. And you know, but I must and yeah, mommy, and I did kaka on one aja, but I met to my body a man. I some interview. It is a try say a chance from bed and it for now. Mama, yeah, mammy, a babe somo, a babe somo, no. Yamedena ache, and answer Yamia, my say, Ombraneja, or member bois na a chance constituency, a BBI be an anya day, and your prompty. A semoa, yes, Remoa, mon try my best. Why? Remoa, yes, Remoa, mon try my best. Mon try my best. It's Remoa, mon try my best. But all the same, no. Back to Nana, Bediako Nana. Medanan can see swap, but still our personal contest here. Why not? I think she remember the benefit of the doubt now. A jow there, bra, so bar. Na bibi near yes so Mwabia or say to me at the boy, why not? At the bed boy about bed Robertson Ghana man. I was for that I must say Hannah Midi Musia from Yao, I'm a fee Ajimai. Thank you very much for supporting us. I hope so 27th vote will go for Mami Biama. Benedicta. Asante sana.